Good morning. It's a Wednesday, middle of the week. Is it? It's middle of the road is what people have been doing. Protesting against climate change. Just imagine the cost of lives. The disruption to life. People getting on with their life. Been disrupted. Protesters sitting in front of the road. Jumping in front of trucks and cars, blocking away the normal traffic that is already heavy on the M25 here in the UK. For green folks, the government, the ministers, the prime ministers, presidents of nations who are talking about building better, greener, why don't you put the money where your mouth and the words are? It's a simple fact. Instead of disrupting and costing untold amount of financial burden to individuals, businesses, families, and the folks who are sitting on the middle of the runway, middle of the airports, middle of the motorways, highways, byways, sideways, farmland, the money that is being wasted should be put into a pot while the government, people who knows how to find solutions, not the government ministers who are sitting and putting out policies and procedures, throwing out all these documents, worthless documents, without ever understanding, without ever knowing a solution to the current situation of global climate change, fossil fuels, ever increasing temperatures, natural disasters. Ministers, politicians are good at making policies. They're good at textbook stuff. The nature and the existence, the life does not work according to textbook. It is wonderful now. The next moment, it's all gone. And that's real. That's existential. Life is existential. The policies and procedures, your meetings and your summits and your global gatherings and pompous events are all good for useless individuals who else haven't got nothing else but just to sit down and enjoy a cup of tea, a coffee. Every time you put on a tea bag, switch on the light, switch on the power, pour the water down. It's already 30 cups of water wasted for 1 cup of coffee. Just imagine that if you're a summit protester or a climate minister, drinking cups and cups of tea whilst you're getting through your meeting because otherwise you can't keep your eyes peeled open, or whatever you are doing is just simply getting on with time, passing time. If you're sincerely willing to make an effective change, make an effective, responsible, conscious action for the future generations to also enjoy the planet that is left off. It is time. The protesters, the ministers, the policymakers, the inventors, and all kinds of people come together, sit at a table, find a workable solution to a human construct of destructive actions for hundreds, for centuries, until today. It is the past that has made us get to where we are today. Because in the past, have we taken a conscious, responsible, needy steps, not greedy, needy steps? Today, the need for a COP meeting out in Scotland, or United Nations gathering of heads of states from around the world trying to change the world, would have been put to some good use by getting out there in the fields with the farmers, with the folks who are connected to the earth, who are connected to the realities of life, who are feeding our stomachs. We would have found lasting solutions, and we would have seen the planet flourish, the creatures and animals and biodiversity thrive and flourish. It is just the human beings that is the problem in this climate change. It is not the climate, it is not the planet that needs changing. It is your individual idea about the planet, your individual greedy, unnecessary actions is what needs change. The planet is perfect. Sun is shining, rain is around the corner, thunderstorms, the winter, the trees are changing colors, the animals, the squirrels are looking for their nuts, sifting through, hiding away for hibernation. The life is happening absolutely perfect for every other creature. For your silliness, for your puny ideas and puniest of puny, petty constructs are what is faltering you and the society as a whole. And it is that you step away and let the nature take care of itself and stop your greed and all of the other pleasures of unnecessary needs for life can be put aside, and then get on with what needs doing by stepping away, by stopping that cup of coffee, stopping that cup of tea. Enjoy it all means, but make sure that the impact is less than the joy of your cup.